Hola, my name's Neil. Here in my home, Spain. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just playing around with the filters on Snapchat, doing a face swap, trying to keep the start of this video as engaging as possible. Because that's what it's like as we're trying to stop the thumb seeing and consuming so much media these days. And the first thing that you'll do is look at the bottom right corner to see how long this video lasts. Then you'll make a subconscious decision. Let me make the decision for you. This is a video about LinkedIn and you want to watch it. You want to find out about the dirty little secret about LinkedIn that I'll tell you about later, okay? Keep watching. Thanks. Gracias. Check out the nose. That's great. Love filters. If you took the time out to engage with the last video, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It makes a big difference. This one's all about LinkedIn. This video has taken me 4 attempts to get right. It's proven to be a difficult video to make. The reason being, well, the non-consistency of its timeline, in all honesty. I'll talk more about that later. First, let's talk about what it's really good at. You can't and shouldn't knock LinkedIn for what it's really good at. Having a database of all of its users, letting others know your experience, the qualifications you have, what papers you've written and where you've worked and so on, is fantastic. It also lets you hint to everybody what you really want to do and the projects that you've really enjoyed. So as a recruitment tool, it's fantastic. You can't knock it, and I'm not. And then there's the problem area, and that is LinkedIn's inconsistent timeline experience. The professional network for professional people should give us a professional experience, one where we can learn from others, read announcements that are being made within your industry, locally, nationally, internationally, whatever it might be. We can become inspired, we can make great connections. That is the professional network doing what it's good at. Then sometimes you go on the timeline and you'll see this non-consistent, wishy-washy content that probably doesn't belong to LinkedIn at all. Like the first time I went on LinkedIn to make this video, it was rubbish. Next day, it was quite good. The third day, it was brilliant. That then made me think, maybe this video is completely irrelevant. After all, you've got to give LinkedIn feedback in order for it to learn what's good and what's not so good. And it's down to its network of users. But today, it was garbage again. And it's a problem that could get worse before it gets better. Here's the reason why. Facebook Zero means that organic reach on Facebook has been pulled back to an all-time low, if not zero. It's coming. If it hasn't already affected you, it will. And Facebook for Business lets you see how many people you reach, how many people your business page manages to reach, only on your Facebook page. LinkedIn does it with your personal profile. So in this day and age where we seek social approval, where we love to be liked, because let's face it, when you post something, you want as many likes, comments and shares as possible. If LinkedIn is letting you see what your reach is, it's going to become the go-to place. Maybe it'll be a problem, maybe not. But I just wish LinkedIn removed that information about your overall reach, because I think that is part of the problem. Who knows? One thing that they are doing right now is they're testing geofilters. Now, I don't think that will allow you to put a silly hat on your face or head and silly glasses on your face, or indeed a face swap like at the start of this video, but what it probably will do is mean that it's a more engaging experience if you turn up at an expo event. Who knows, fingers crossed. But one thing it's doing in a big way is embracing video. And if you have a redundant business page on LinkedIn, soon you'll be able to target people by profession by uploading a video that is played natively within the app. They don't have to come out of LinkedIn at all. You'll see it playing and you'll be able to target people by profession. This could be a game changer. I'm sure it would be for me. Speaking of changes, battery for that TV, one of them missing. And unlike the last video, I didn't take it out or dismantle it on purpose. Right, LinkedIn's dirty little secret. This is more sort of, I'm not going to use the word sinister, but it's certainly unethical and it goes against LinkedIn's policies and against Facebook's policies, but it still doesn't stop somebody from doing it. Here's what you can do. On LinkedIn, you can export a spreadsheet of all of the connections you've made and list them by their name, the Christian name, the surname, when you connected with them, where they work, and then their email address. And the vast majority of the time when people log into LinkedIn, they're doing so with their personal email address because of the very nature of what it is. You can think about that yourself. And it's also the same email addresses they use to log into other social media networks. So when you've got access to this spreadsheet that you've downloaded from LinkedIn and the connections you've made, you've then got an email list of people that you might want to retarget. Retarget, say, on Facebook. So you can create an advert and then create a custom audience on Facebook. And you can create this custom audience by uploading a spreadsheet. Where do you get the spreadsheet from? That's right, LinkedIn. So you could take your LinkedIn connections or go about your way to try and make as many connections as possible that you'd want to target. Then once you've connected with them, you've then got access to their email address, and then Facebook will try and match these email addresses with Facebook accounts. It is staggering the number of people that are using the same email address to log into different social media networks. And it's even more staggering the strike rate in which Facebook can match Facebook accounts with these email addresses. Something like 80%. You know, I don't know any other digital marketers that are talking about this. I've never heard anybody else doing it. Maybe I'm the first, who knows? But it can be done. It shouldn't be done. It's unethical, so don't do it. But LinkedIn, why do you give us access to all of these email addresses, these personal email addresses? It's not right, surely. Anyway, that's it from me. Keep your feedback coming in. I love it. It makes a big difference. Thanks very much. Until episode 3, my name's Neil Waitman. Goodbye.